Okay, welcome to another YouTube video. Today we are doing a Premier League with the MLS playoff format. Yes, we've transferred the Premier League clubs and a bunch of championship clubs into the MLS to see who would win if there was a playoff system. Because in America, for some reason, they have a playoff system. It's on top of the regular league season, so finishing first in the regular league season doesn't matter. By the way, here are the 9 championship teams that will be qualifying based on FC25 team strength, the amount of stars the team has. Because there's 29 teams in MLS and the Premier League clubs wouldn't be enough to fill it. Now, originally there was going to be a Northern and Southern Conference because there's 2 conferences. And then I was swapping all of the Western Conference with the 14 southernmost teams in England that were qualified. And the Eastern Conference teams were swapped with the other 15 teams. But then FC25 said, no, you don't do that. And then it proceeded to organize the conferences by team strength. So the Eastern Conference was the 15 best teams were assigned to the Eastern Conference, and the 14 worst teams were assigned to the Western Conference for some reason. So yeah, the Eastern Conference is filled with only Premier League clubs, and the Western Conference is filled with 5 Premier League clubs and 9 championship clubs. Alright, yeah, that is going to make it more interesting, though, because it gives the weaker teams in the championship a chance to actually make it into the playoffs. But yeah, there's another thing wrong in the playoffs in this game, but we'll get to that part later. So one simulation later, because the calendar sims take forever to get through an FC25. Here is the Eastern Conference table. Man City are auto-qualified into the quarterfinals. Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Spurs will be seeded in the first round, and West Ham, Arsenal, and Chelsea will be unseeded. Man United, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Brighton, Everton, Wolves, Fulham, and Crystal Palace are eliminated. And in the Western Conference, Norwich City are auto-qualified. Sheffield United, Burnley, and Nottingham Forest are seeded in the first round, and Brentford, Luton, and Leeds are unseeded in the first round. West Brom, Leicester City, Cardiff City, Coventry City, Southampton, Middlesbrough, and Ipswich Town are eliminated. Now, there's another problem with the MLS and FC25. It's still on the 2022 format, so we don't have the wildcard round, and we don't have best of 3 matches. So yeah, on to the playoffs. So, for the first round, we have Aston Villa versus Arsenal, Spurs versus West Ham, Liverpool versus Chelsea, Burnley versus Luton, Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, and Sheffield United versus Leeds. And Aston Villa, West Ham, Liverpool, Burnley, Brentford, and Leeds will be moving on to the quarterfinals, or, well, the way the Americans call it, the conference semifinals. So, the conference semifinals are Man City versus West Ham, Liverpool versus Aston Villa, Norwich City versus Brentford, and Burnley versus Leeds. So, yeah, the results will be shown on screen. I brought back the club balls just in case you guys wanted to see those. Now the funny thing with organizing with having a super good Eastern Conference and a less good Western Conference is that the final is guaranteed to be between a strong team and a weak team, which I suppose that makes it interesting because the weaker teams for the championship have a chance to get deep runs into the playoffs. Now for the conference finals, Manchester City versus Aston Villa and Norwich City versus Burnley. Aston Villa defeat Man City to go through to the playoff final. Yeah, that's another thing in the playoffs. There's potential for upsets like this. And Norwich City defeat Burnley to advance to the playoff final against Aston Villa. Yeah, the playoff final for the Premier League is between Aston Villa and Norwich City. Yeah, that's another thing FC25 needs to face. Norwich City are not good. I don't know why they... Yeah, every 5 minutes, Norwich City score in the 5th minute. Yeah, we have the every 5 minutes thing. 32nd minute, it's now 2-0 to Norwich. Halftime, Aston Villa 0, Norwich City 2. 58th minute, 3-0. 3-0. Shut up. Alright, full time. Norwich City win the Premier League because of random playoff quirks. And yeah, this is the reason why the Premier League does not have playoffs, because the playoffs completely disregard the regular season. Like, look what happens to Inter Miami this season. But yeah, I guess Norwich City are the champions of this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.